they said wasn't true. You're beautiful.
Hi guys, Caroline and Chloe here, and we are here with video number 2. First of all, I really do have to say thank you for all of the views and likes and comments and subscribes that I got just based off of that first video. And I know it was really long and probably a little bit annoying to watch, but thank you for putting up with it and for your really kind comments. I really appreciate it. This video is going to be focusing mostly on Chloe's tasks, and I decided to make this video purely a display kind of video, a demonstration, and not a training video because that would have taken like 7 hours. So if you do like any of the tasks in particular, or if you're struggling with training them, or if you just want to know how I train them, then please feel free to comment below and I will post a training video as soon as I can. I will add that Chloe is definitely still in training. She's very new at the service jobs, and to be completely honest, I did cut out a lot of her negative behavior, a lot of the first, second, and third attempts, just to show you guys kind of what the end game goal is, so that it wasn't a bunch of bloopers and stuff. But I will say that this is not her first try in most of these. The thing that she's best at is opening doors and her directional cues. Those are pretty much first try, but everything else, we did have to work on it a lot, and it's not completely honest for me to show you these and not give you that heads up. So I also will add that there are a few tasks that I left out of this video, and that's because that they are more personal and I wasn't completely ready to share them. She has about 2 or 3 more alerting tasks, but I honestly didn't feel like they were really important to this video, considering they're pretty much the same as her other alerting tasks. If you have any questions about training tasks that are similar but a little bit different to the alerting tasks, comment below and I'll help you as much as I can. Alerting tasks are pretty much all the same way. You train them really, really similarly, so I'll be more than willing to help. So the first set of clips that I'm going to show you guys are her basic commands, and while this does include stuff like sit and down and stay, I felt like that really wasn't what you guys wanted to see, so I added some more advanced stuff that we've been working on. We have leave it, focus, sit pretty, and head down, and obviously leave it and focus are really important. We use sit pretty because A, it's a really good party trick, and B, because it's really good at helping to build their muscle. Chloe is intensely buff, and I would love to actually have her be able to channel some of that muscle. So I'm working on that. We literally just started that like 2 days ago, so it's not super far along. And then head down is a really good one if your dog is going to be in a downstay for a really long time. I know for me it helps Chloe to relax and actually get settled when we're out in public.
Leave it. Come, but leave it. But leave it. No. Focus. Hey, focus. Good. Focus. Okay. Okay. Chloe, focus. Sit pretty. Come on. No. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Head down. No. Head down. Good girl.
So I'm going to briefly explain what the next couple of tasks are. In the next few videos, you're going to see her directional cues, which are really handy for helping her get out of the way in crowds. I like to use them when we're standing in lines for a really long time. She is really, really great and really doing well with the button pushing for doors and crosswalks. So she can't open any doors with like the tug command because my door is weighted and we haven't trained for that, but she can push the handicap button, she can push the crosswalk button, which is really handy when I have my hands full. The last video you'll see my dog getting really distracted, and I'd love eventually for us to be able to ignore stuff like that, but we can't. We're still really early in training, and I consider myself very lucky that my dog isn't trained for anything like seizure alert or diabetic alert, because if I had any of those conditions and my dog missed an alert, there could have been really dangerous consequences. So please, please stop distracting service dogs. Focus. Center. Good girl.
Unless you go to like a really cheap place. I guess that's not crazy.
Focus.
But they're gonna
Focus.
put you-
Side.
That's a cheap one, like, probably.
Finish.
So that was
Good girl.
Chloe. Push. Good girl. Down. Thank you. Push. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Come with. Come with. Push. Thank you. Down. Good girl. Good girl. Chloe, focus. Good girl. Watch me. Leave it. Leave it. I know. Come on. I know. Come on. Let's go. This is why you don't call it service dogs. Focus. Focus. Hey, Chloe, come here. And now her complete focus is off. Come. Push. Good girl. Down. Wait. Okay.
So this last set of videos are her actual psychiatric tasks, and the main thing that she's doing here is alerting and correcting my anxious habits, and she has what's called depressive response, which is her responding to my symptoms of depressive attacks. And I did add on one video that shows me giving her some corrections because I felt like it was really important to share, and that was the depressive episode response. And in that one, I'm covering my face, and that's really important that she doesn't use her paws to alert to, even though she does in all of the other videos, because if she paws at my face, that could seriously hurt me. So I made a very over-exaggerated ouch sound, even though it didn't actually hurt me, because that's how she responds and that's how she knows that she is doing something incorrect. And if you notice, I stopped and went back to the basics with that one, which is actually holding my hands away from my face so she can't actually scratch my face, but blocking her view of me. So it's basically the same thing to her, and getting her to relearn the nuzzle. And that worked really well. I think she got it in 1 or 2 tries, but I just wanted to throw that in there. You may notice that on a couple of these videos, they're the exact same thing, except they're labeled persistent. And it's really important when you're training a dog to alert that you train them to alert to when you're ignoring them, because that's a huge part of mental illnesses is we are going to ignore our dogs when they're alerting to our tasks. So I think I added in there a hyperventilation one where I'm ignoring her and getting her to be persistent with it, and she did a pretty good job. And I do the same thing with my knuckle cracking. So I like to mix it up, and we usually start off with a quicker one where I respond to her immediately, and then we extend it every single time.
Yes, good girl. Focus. Yes. Yes, good girl. Good response. That was really good. Yes, thank you. Good girl. That was a good one. Good girl. That was really good. Ow, no. No. Good girl. Good girl. All the way down. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. There we go.
In a million names.